Hello NBA fans, every day we have news about the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm a Lakers fan and I'm counting on you to subscribe to the channel and leave your. If the Lakers are able to trade for Jonathan Kuminga, he would be the ideal wing to round out their roster and become championship favorites. Kuminga is only 23 years old, but he has immense star potential. He's athletic, courageous, and a scorer. The Lakers could offer several players in exchange for Kuminga, and one of those players is Rui Hachimura. The free agency craze is all but over, except for a few restricted free agents still remaining unsigned. Josh Giddey, Jonathan Kuminga, Quentin Grimes, and Cam Thomas are the biggest names who are currently on the market. Their teams are obviously aware of the fact that there isn't much cap space left and are playing hardball with the RFAs. The Los Angeles Lakers need to take advantage of this reality and try to poach Kuminga from the Golden State Warriors. Lakers should aggressively pursue a Jonathan Kuminga sign-and trade. NBA insider Mark Stein recently reported that the Warriors' offer for Kuminga topped out at 2 years, $40 million. While Golden State technically has the right to match any offer sheet for Kuminga, its unwillingness to give him a more lucrative deal suggests that they are willing to move on from him. A sign-and trade would be needed in this scenario since the Lakers don't have the cap space to sign him to an offer sheet. Fortunately, the Lakers have a number of mid-size contracts like Jared Vanderbilt, Gabe Vincent, Maxi Kleber, and Rui Hachimura that they can use to match salaries in a sign-and trade. They would need to attach a first-round pick alongside a matching salary to entice the Warriors to make the deal, but this would be a worthy gamble for the Lakers. Despite being in the league for 4 years, Kuminga has yet to turn 23. He has shown fascinating flashes on both ends of the floor. Even though his outside shot hasn't developed yet, he has elite athleticism and defensive versatility. He is not the most polished defender right now, but he can guard multiple positions, including the ball handler. Offensively, he is a high-level driver and solid rim finisher with the size, strength, and athleticism that make him difficult to stop. Considering the Lakers' desperate need for more quality wings and athleticism, it's hard to find a better fit than Kuminga. He would be an immediate upgrade over the wing options on the roster and can develop alongside Luka Doncic for years to come. A trade offer including 2 of the aforementioned veterans and a future first-round pick should be enough for the Lakers to land Kuminga for around $25 million per year. Whether they can win the Kuminga bidding war among the reported interested parties like the Kings and the Suns is unclear, but the Lakers should certainly be aggressive in their pursuit of the high-upside free agent. Luka Doncic makes Lakers' warning clear: win now or I'm out. A close source says Luka expects to be in championship contention immediately with Los Angeles, no patience, no excuses. Luka Doncic didn't join the Los Angeles Lakers to wait around. According to a new report from The Athletic, the newly acquired superstar has made his expectations crystal clear behind the scenes: he's here to win immediately. A source close to Doncic told the outlet that his mentality is firmly win now, and he's applied championship pressure on the franchise from day one. This isn't signing away to the Lakers and saying, "Okay, you have my commitment and I'll have some patience here," said ESPN's Dave McMenamin on NBA Today. It's "I want to win this year, I want to win the subsequent year. So long as my name is signed to a piece of paper saying I am a member of the Los Angeles Lakers, I expect to be in a position to raise banners at the Crypto.com arena." Coming from the Mavericks, Luka Doncic is feeling extra motivated to have a successful tenure in Los Angeles. In his first 28 games with the team last season, he got off to a pretty solid start with averages of 29.2 points, 8.1 rebounds, and 7.5 assists per game on 43.8% shooting. Few franchises face more constant pressure than the Lakers. Besides residing in one of the NBA's biggest market cities, the Lakers have a rich history of success that has raised their standards beyond any other team in the league. That's not to mention LeBron James, whose ripe age at 40 years old means that he's on the clock to win now. As he nears retirement, the Lakers are feeling the pressure to give him the kind of hero's exit he deserves. At the same time, Luka Doncic will have title expectations, and if the Lakers fail to stay in contention, it could jeopardize their relationship with the Slovenian superstar. Fortunately, Rob Pelinka has put his team in a good position to compete. After finishing third in the West last year, Pelinka revamped the roster with acquisitions like DeAndre Ayton, Marcus Smart, and Jake LaRavia. Plus, with young guys like Austin Reeves, Dalton Knecht, and Bronny James, the Lakers will also get better through internal development. Now 26, Luka is the unquestioned face of the Lakers, and he's treating it like a mission. After being disrespected and disregarded by the Mavericks, he wants to prove them wrong as soon as possible and convince the NBA world that they made a huge mistake by letting him go. With just one NBA Finals appearance under his belt, 2024, Doncic still has a long way to go before he feels any satisfaction, but he's feeling good about his chances for success next season. Thanks to a new training regimen and a commitment to proper conditioning, Doncic is setting himself up for the best stretch of his career. It's up to the Lakers to ensure it doesn't go to waste by giving him the support he needs to make a run in the West. Luka Doncic isn't just bringing elite talent to LA, he's bringing urgency. With his prime years underway and a chip on his shoulder, Luka's demand for excellence is exactly what this franchise needs to reclaim its identity. The message is clear: title contention is not optional. If the Lakers meet Doncic's standard, they could be on the verge of another golden era. If they don't, they risk losing one of the greatest talents of his generation before he ever gets a chance to plant his flag in purple and gold. LeBron James won't leave Lakers for Nuggets next NBA offseason. NBA legend LeBron James won't leave the Los Angeles Lakers for the Denver Nuggets next offseason, according to Nick Wright of First Things First. LeBron and his business partner, Maverick Carter, hung out with Nikola Jokic's agent, Misko Raznatovic, recently, creating speculation about LeBron joining the Nuggets next offseason when he becomes an unrestricted free agent for the first time since 2018. However, Carter and Raznatovic were likely talking about the new basketball league Carter is planning to start soon. I can report unequivocally the idea that this tweet or Instagram caption was about LeBron playing on the Denver Nuggets next year is unequivocally 100% false, Wright said. There is a 0% chance LeBron is on the Nuggets a year from now. That's not my opinion. I know that. LeBron James will make $52.6 million next season in the final year of his contract. The last time the NBA icon was a free agent, he left the Cleveland Cavaliers for the Lakers in July 2018. A four-time MVP, LeBron could retire from the NBA after next season or decide to play in his 24th campaign in 2026-27. The four-time Finals MVP turns 41 in December. If LeBron doesn't retire after next season, it will be fascinating to see where he plays in 2026-27. The Lakers are building around Luka Doncic, who is expected to sign an extension with Los Angeles this weekend, and want to preserve cap space for 2027. LeBron will always be linked to the Cavaliers since that's his hometown club. He could always re-sign with the Lakers, too, for cheap since his son, Bronny James, is on the roster. Next offseason is a long ways away. For now, LeBron is on the Lakers and he will likely play all of next season in Los Angeles next to Doncic and Bronny since his contract makes it too difficult for a contending team to acquire. Lakers Luka Doncic sends strong LeBron James message. The Los Angeles Lakers are set to play the 2025-26 NBA season with Luka Doncic and LeBron James leading the way. Gone are the days of James being the franchise player for the team. Doncic has taken that role over for the Lakers already after being acquired before the trade deadline last year. During the offseason, there have been rumblings about James being unhappy. His future with Los Angeles seems very much in doubt. While he has 1 year left on his contract, the two sides could part ways next offseason and James might need to find a new team in free agency. While the reports surrounding James and the Lakers have not been positive, Doncic has a very different view of the 40-year-old superstar. Read more. Lakers Bronny James offers major update about his health in a recent interview during a baseball game between the New York Yankees and Tampa Bay Rays. Doncic sent a strong message about James. He made it clear that he enjoys playing with James and that the longtime superstar welcomed him with open arms. It was an amazing experience. I always looked up to him, the way he approaches the game, his professionalism, Doncic said. So, when I came to the Lakers last season, he accepted me with open arms. There are major questions about the fit of James and Doncic. In the playoffs last season, things did not go well. Los Angeles was quickly eliminated by the Minnesota Timberwolves in 5 games. Even though there are questions about James and Doncic as a superstar duo, the issues were much bigger than them. Los Angeles struggled in a big way defensively and at the center position. Read more. New York Knicks get major LeBron James update to help address those issues. The Lakers signed DeAndre Ayton following his buyout from the Portland Trail Blazers and also brought in veteran defender Marcus Smart after his buyout with the Washington Wizards. Jake LaRavia was also signed shortly after NBA free agency opened. It will be interesting to see how Doncic and James play alongside each other in their first full year together. With a full offseason of adjustments, the hope is that the team will look much better than it did in the second half of last year. At the very least, it's very clear that Doncic is a big fan of James and that there are not issues between the two players that could cause issues. NBA exec gets honest about Lakers Nikola Vucevic rumors. We are firmly in the summer doldrums, which means it's time to scrape the bottom of the barrel when it comes to NBA rumors. With the Lakers having tried to fill gaps by plucking up other teams' overpaid scraps on bargain deals, Marcus Smart and DeAndre Ayton were their big ads, it only stands to reason that they will continue to try to find cheap ways to make the roster better. With the Bulls unable to find a trade partner for veteran center Nikola Vucevic, speculation has run rampant that Chicago will simply do what both Washington and Portland did with Smart and Ayton, buy him out. Bulls have little history of buying out players. And the Bulls are still owned by chairman Jerry Reinsdorf. That's bad news for the Lakers. They're not looking to buy him out, one NBA executive said. If there is one thing that has been consistent about Jerry Reinsdorf over 40 years, and he is the same with the White Sox, Reinsdorf also owns MLB's South Side team in Chicago, it is that he does not pay players or coaches to not play or coach for him. Still, there has been chatter that the Bulls will buy out Vucevic if they can't find a trade, though there is a big distinction to be made. They would potentially buy him out in February, if the team can't find a deal by the trade deadline. Veteran NBA insider Jake Fisher reported that this week, and clearly did not report that the Bulls would axe Vucevic this summer. Vucevic has 1 year left on his deal, worth $21 million. Lakers' chances of adding Nikola Vucevic are slim. As things stand, the Lakers appear set to enter the 2025-26 season with a center rotation that is awkward, at best. Ayton is probably the starter, with Jackson Hayes behind him. Neither offers much defensively, and with the way the Lakers are built, that's a major hindrance. It's also a reason the Lakers would not give up a first-round pick for Vucevic, who is also a poor defensive center. There's a chance that the Lakers could wind up with Vucevic, but that chance is slim, and would not come until the winter, anyway. Lakers must make one obvious move to complement skinny Luka Doncic. The free agency craze is over, and the Los Angeles Lakers look like they are done adding to their roster. While it wasn't the ideal offseason Lakers fans were hoping for, only adding DeAndre Ayton, Marcus Smart, and Jake LaRavia, the latest update on Luka Doncic may have been the best news LA received this summer. Per the latest article on Men's Health magazine, the Slovenian superstar has completely changed his diet and exercise habits in the offseason and is looking more fit than ever. This is obviously an excellent development for the Lakers. This is now Doncic's team, and the organization needs him to be at the peak of his powers for the Lakers to have a shot in the loaded Western Conference. It also adds more pressure to GM Rob Pelinka and the front office. If Doncic is in MVP caliber shape, then the Lakers owe it to him and LeBron James to surround him with the best team possible. Lakers must add another center to fully unlock Luka Doncic's new body. That is why the Lakers need to add one more center before it's too late. To fully optimize Doncic and his new body, the Lakers should put as much space around him as possible. So, if they can acquire a shooting big man to bolster the center rotation, it can help unlock Doncic for next season and beyond. The Lakers currently have Ayton and Jackson Hayes as their centers. They are both rim-running centers with questionable defensive intensity. While they can be good pick-and-roll partners for Doncic, they can't help space the floor for the former Mavs superstar. That is why acquiring a center who can pick and pop with Doncic and allow him to operate with more space would be the ideal next move for the Lakers. Some of the first names that come to mind are free agent Al Horford, potential buyout candidate Nikola Vucevic, and potential trade target Wendell Carter Jr. They can all shoot the three, and Horford and Carter are solid defenders who can provide two-way production. If any of these names are a possibility for the Lakers, they should waste no time in pursuing them.